Hi Grandma and Grandpa, welcome to the first of this year's garden tour videos. So we'll start on the deck. We've got a lot of peppers again and some blueberries. Blueberries are going to be ripe very soon. The peppers are all starting out. We've got some sage as well. Lots of peppers. I think we have the same number of peppers as last year, but fewer varieties, and this year they're all hot peppers. And here's the garden this year. Overview. We took the side that we had as squash and corn last year and turned it into rows. There's Jessie weeding in our side garden, which has some sunflowers. Over here we have chives and rhubarb. The grapes, which are about as big this year already as they were by the end of last year. We built a new raised bed over here to put our raspberries and currants. So you can see we have quite a few currants on here that are nearly ready to get picked. The raspberries, there were a lot of flowers. We're still waiting on the raspberries. They're a little later season ones. This is our flower patch here. We've got nasturtiums in the front. We've got these ones here, those are called calendula. Back row of dahlias, poppies, and some echinacea that's catching up with everybody else. We have our front row of garlics, two different types of garlic, and then shallots. On the trellis we have runner beans, which are doing very well. We have all those lovely red flowers. And we have a big patch of cilantro here that's pretty happy. We don't eat that much cilantro, but we certainly eat a lot of coriander, so we'll let it go to seed. Cabbages. We've never actually grown cabbages before, but so far the plants are being healthy. They haven't started growing their little cabbage yet, but soon. We've got a few tomatillo plants. One more that we're going to plant today. Swiss chard. We've got a few of those. The back corner here we planted tomatoes in the Scandinavian method, so it's just straw. So we planted the tomatoes all the way down in a hole in the ground, and then as they grew, just piled more and more straw on top. So when we harvest them, we'll be able to just get clean potatoes right out of the straw. We've got all these peas in the back row. They are really tasty and sweet. We already harvested probably 20 today, and there are all these other ones that basically get another dozen every day. We've got a nice back row of sunflowers here. We've got our indeterminate tomatoes, so there should be a few big slicing varieties and some cherry tomatoes. This year we planted celery for the first time, so we've got a few celery plants that are looking pretty good. We planted them at different times, so some of them are bigger than others. We have some fennel, which is very, very small right now. They look like blades of grass, but they'll get bigger. We've got our carrots over here, and in between the carrots we had radishes, but they're already done for the season. And then we have some arugula and our determinate tomatoes. They're nice sauce variety, so we should be able to make a lot of sauce this year. And then if we run around the corner here, we've got our nice ferns. Half of these ferns we rescued from half underneath the foundation of the garage. They're doing very well. And then around in the side yard we have hops. So two different varieties of hops. They are growing. They are very tall and very full on this second one here. And then we have in the front yard, we decided we don't want grass forever, so we started planting a bunch of squash. So we've got a few patches in the yard that are going to look like that, and they'll grow bigger as the season goes. And that's the yard this year. We'll give you an update video a little later, and you can see how everything changes.